Proverbs chapter 11 verse 14 states, "Where no counsel is, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors there is safety." Hey there, and welcome to our video on Proverbs chapter 11 and 14. In this verse, we learn about the importance of seeking counsel and guidance from wise and trustworthy people. It suggests that without such guidance, people are more likely to make mistakes and fall into trouble. On the other hand, when there are many counselors, there is safety, as their collective wisdom can help prevent bad decisions and provide direction. The verse can be applied to various situations, whether it's seeking advice on personal matters, making decisions in business, or seeking guidance in a community or political context. It underscores the value of seeking the input of others who have knowledge and experience, and encourages us to avoid making hasty or uninformed decisions on our own. Let's first consider the danger of a lack of guidance. Have you ever been in a situation where you didn't know what to do, and you had to make a decision on your own? It's not always easy to know the right course of action, and without guidance, we can sometimes make mistakes that have serious consequences. In some cases, we might end up hurting ourselves or others, damaging our reputation, or making poor financial decisions. On the other hand, the verse also highlights the benefits of having an abundance of counselors. This means having access to many sources of wisdom and seeking out a diversity of opinions. When we have multiple perspectives, we are more likely to make better decisions and avoid pitfalls. For example, in a business setting, a company might benefit from having a board of directors with different areas of expertise and viewpoints. So how can we put this wisdom into practice? One strategy is to seek out people who we trust and respect, like Zachary did. Zachary was a young man who had just graduated from college and was starting his first job. He was excited to start his career and wanted to make a good impression on his boss and colleagues. However, he soon found himself struggling to keep up with his workload, which affected his ability to make decisions on his own. He was hesitant to ask for help or advice, thinking that it would make him look weak or incompetent. As a result, he started making mistakes and missing deadlines. He became more and more anxious and stressed, and his performance at work suffered. One day, Zachary's boss noticed that he seemed overwhelmed and suggested that he seek out a mentor within the company who could provide guidance and support. He was initially hesitant, but he eventually agreed to meet with a senior employee who had been with the company for many years. The mentor listened to Zachary's concerns and offered some practical advice on how to manage his workload and prioritize his tasks. He also shared some of his own experiences and offered insights on how to navigate the workplace culture. Over time, Zachary started implementing some of the mentor's suggestions and began to see improvements in his performance and confidence. He also started seeking out advice from other colleagues and began building a network of supportive relationships within the company. Eventually, Zachary was promoted to a higher position within the company and became a respected leader within his team. He realized that seeking counsel and guidance from others was not a sign of weakness, but rather a key factor in his success. In conclusion, Proverbs chapter 11 and 14 reminds us of the value of seeking counsel and guidance in our lives. This might be a mentor, a friend, a family member, or a professional advisor. We can also look to the examples of wise people in history, literature, or our own communities. When we receive advice, it's important to approach it with an open mind and consider different perspectives. We should also evaluate the advice we receive and make sure it aligns with our own values and goals. By doing so, we can avoid making mistakes and find greater safety and success. So, the next time you're faced with a tough decision, don't hesitate to seek out the wisdom of others. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.